Okay. Okay.
Yana, can I just ask that everybody unmute? Phone number ending in 256. Can you please unmute yourself so the judge can hear you, please? Press *6 if you're on your phone.
And the phone, there you go. And ma'am and sir, if you'll please both raise your right hands for me. You swear that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. And is this Mr. McElroy?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. All right. And if you would like to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would first like to let the court know that the presumed father, Mr. Victor Joel Robles, was already served on this matter. I believe he was served on May 19th of 2021. He has not made an appearance in this case, and he has not filed an answer at this time. So we're proceeding against him, no answer default.
And let the record reflect that that respondent, Mr. Robles, was duly served with citation, has failed to appear, and I'm ready to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask that the court take judicial notice of, I would like to offer into evidence the DNA testing results that showed that Mr. Trenton McElroy cannot be excluded as the father of this child, Grayson McElroy.
And do you want me to take judicial notice of that document, or do you wish to admit it?
I wish to admit it into evidence. I misspoke when I started.
Okay, and Mr. McElroy, do you have any legal objection to that document being admitted so that I can look at it?
No, ma'am.
And Ms. Robles, do you have any legal objection to my admitting that document so I can look at it?
No, I'm not.
Thank you, ma'am. Then states one is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. The parties have reached an agreement as far as the order establishing the parent-child relationship for Grayson McElroy. The parties have agreed to joint managed conservatorship in this case, that the child's surname shall remain as McElroy. Parties have also agreed to a geographical restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Parties have agreed to a modified possession schedule lasting 11 periods from 1 to 5 p.m. on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of each month, then 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for 11 Saturdays on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of each month, then 13 periods of 6 p.m. on Saturday to 6 p.m. on Sunday on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of the month. The parties have agreed that pickup and drop-off shall occur at the CVS located at 15411 Wallaceville Road, Houston, Texas, 77049. Then after that modified possession schedule is completed, Your Honor, that it would go into a standard possession order pursuant to the Texas Family Code. During that standard possession order, Your Honor, the parties have also agreed that the pickup and drop off will remain the same at that CVS located again at the 15411 Road, Houston, Texas, 77049. The parties have agreed, Your Honor, also that Ms. Robles will carry health and dental insurance, and that Mr. McElroy will pay $110 for the health insurance to reimburse Ms. Robles beginning July 1st of 2021, that the dental insurance will be covered at zero cost to the custodial parent. The parties have also agreed to set child support on page 23, Your Honor, at $745 beginning July 1st of 2021. And that any court costs associated with this case will be billed against Mr. McElroy, and that he will have until August 16th of 2021 to pay them. Finally, Your Honor, the parties have agreed to retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $8,798, and that Mr. McElroy will pay on that judgment in the amount of $90 beginning July 1st, 2021. That concludes the agreement that these parties have reached on in this case.
Yes, ma'am. And call your first witness.
Sure. The state calls Maria Blanca Robles. Ms. Robles, you're the mother of Grayson McElroy. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. And you heard me read into the record your agreement. Is that the record? I'm sorry. Is what I read into the record what we agreed to, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, and you signed the default order establishing the parent-child relationship. Is that correct, ma'am?
I did. Yes, I did.
And you believe this order to be in the best interest of your child. Is that correct, ma'am?
At this time, I do.
All right. And you also heard me read into evidence that the DNA test showed that Mr. McElroy could not be excluded as a father of Grayson McElroy. Is that correct?
Correct.
I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Yes, ma'am. And Mr. McElroy, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Call your next witness, please, ma'am.
The state calls Trenton McElroy. Mr. McElroy, you're the father of Grayson McElroy. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you heard me read into the record the agreement that you reached. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
And you signed that default order establishing the parent-child relationship. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And you believe this order to be in the best interest of your son?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also obtained evidence that showed that you could not be excluded as a father of Grayson McElroy. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to approve the default order establishing the parent-child relationship, sir?
Say it again.
Are you asking the court to approve the order, sir?
Yes.
I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Yes, ma'am. And Ms. Robles, do you have any questions that you wish to ask Mr. McElroy?
Not at this time.
Yes, ma'am. And sir, do you understand what it is you're going to have to do with regard to paying your child support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You understand if you don't pay your child support, there's always a big chance that you could have a contempt action filed against you and possibly put in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, sir. The court
You're welcome.
finds that Trenton McElroy is the biological father of the child. All relief requested and all agreements are hereby granted per your proposed order.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You are excused. Do you need to do anything else with Ms. Robles and Mr. McElroy?
No, Your Honor. They both have signed the order. I'll just be submitting it later today.
Great. And then Mr. McElroy and Ms. Robles, you can hang up now.